Stampers, Gainer again. Could state my pad. Oof, nasty. I've been having play today. My name's Gainer Boyce. I go by the name of Miss G Crafts because that's my nickname, Miss G. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator Stampin' Up, and my blog is stampwithjoy.co.uk. I am trying to revamp my blog a little bit, so I'm adding more descriptions and links to the products that you can go and buy on my online shop. I'm trying to figure it all out. We'll get there in the end. I've been having a play today with You're Inspiring, it's called. Fabulous stamp set. I'm loving it. It can be for Easter, kind thoughts for you, you're inspiring, happy birthday, and because of you I am me, happy Mother's Day. Isn't that beautiful? Even that sentiment alone and these flowers, perfect. Any one of these sentiments. But I think I'll be using that quite a lot in Mother's Day cards. I have chosen Daffodil Delight and Old Olive because obviously of the daffodils. And this is my card. Isn't it cute? Love it. And I've added a bit of Winker Stella so it looks like Morning Dew. We're using our adhesive backed sequins. They are coming green, yellow, orange, berry burst, and a couple of others. I think it's these, and I've used the green and the yellow. We've got pool party, pumpkin pie, berry burst, lemon lime twist, and it says just yellow. I don't know why it just says yellow, but I suppose it can go because they're yellow tinged. They like green yellow in the light, but we're going to be using those later, and a couple of rhinestones to fill the centres. But isn't that cute? I haven't done anything on the inside yet. You know me. I always wait till the last minute. Yeah, I did yesterday, aren't I? Yeah, very good. It's just a quick basic card. It's running quite late. My daughter's been around cooking tea for us. Absolutely fabulous, and they don't leave till late, bless them. So, it's just a quick one tonight, ladies. I am shattered. I'm using my linen thread. We'll be using that later. I'm just going to fold this beautiful card. Standard half of an A4, 5 7/8 by 8 1/4, and we're just going to fold it down the centre, which makes it 4 1/8. And that's all I'm going to do with that card. As you can tell, because my back is killing, I've used the layering leaves, and this is 5 7/8 by 1 1/2, and I've run that through the Big Shot just to give that representation of leaves. I think it's absolutely wonderful, and that's going to fit on my card. I have chose half a doily. This is going on there as well to add a bit more depth. I buy them, I put them down, and then I can never find them again. So yeah, this is one of those dynamic textured embossing folders. You only need one plate to run it through. Don't use the two, you will break something. And my Whisper White. This is 2 5/8 by 5 7/8. Perfect. Same width as our card. So we're going to get some stamping done. First of all, I'm going to layer these. What I did is opened my card and I lined it up with this thick line and then pulled it down so it was, well, or up, should I say. Let me go a bit up higher. I'm just going to pull it up and I'm going to add this to 1 square up. Oh, it's a little bit short. How's that? How can I be short? Oh my gosh, I kept them both exactly the same time. And this one is up, it's out. So give me 2 seconds. I do have some more here. That means I've got to run it through the Big Shot, but it won't take me long at all. And that's not even 5 7/8. That is, no, it's just a little fraction out. I tell you what I'm going to do so I don't have to. This piece is 5 3/4. So I'm going to cut my card down to 5 3/4. Just so I don't have to piddle around. Oh, that means I've got to do this one now to 5 3/4. Perfect. Doesn't matter. No one's going to know apart from you, me, and everyone on YouTube. So I'm going to pull this up. Yeah, I ran it through the Big Shot. Like I'm saying, only use one plate with the textured embossing folders. They are so thick. You can even spray your card lightly with mist. Look, see, I'm a tiny bit over. I'd sooner be over so I can take away. So I'm going to use my fast fuse for this. Love this stuff when you're using. You can use the deboss side or the emboss side. I'm using the emboss side. And I'm just going to lay this one square up. And again, this was just a scrap of paper. I've been through my scrap bin tonight and I literally got rid of all the tiny, tiny, tiny pieces because I was tending to keep everything. And there's no need. So look, we can always take away, never add. So there's that bit off. Perfect. I'm just going to reinforce my score line. And what I do then is I take my bone folder so I don't squash. So that adheres to the outside of my card. Isn't that pretty? Then we're going to add our doily. About halfway. So I'm going to use a tiny bit of fast fuse. Mind you, no I'm not. I'm going to use a bit of glue. Last time I used fast fuse on a doily, it ripped. And we were in a retreat in Birmingham. And I was like, oh my word. And we only got one each. So bless the lady next door to me, gave me hers. Can't remember her name, bless. She was a lovely lady as well. If you're watching, I do apologise. So I'm just gonna, it's just a matter of assembly, this one. Try and get your balance either side. I think that looks pretty good. No one's gonna see this. Isn't that pretty? So now our card, we will do the same with this card. We will attach this one square away. May have to trim. Let's just check. The tiniest little fraction. I'm going to do that now actually because it is pressed bottom to bottom on my card. I'm going to make sure it's stood that way. And hold it. It's literally a slither. A tiny, tiny slither. And I don't suppose most would be. But when it comes to tying my linen on, I can't have that there because I wouldn't be able to trim it down. So better to do it now than later. So most of our card is put together. I'm going to get this beautiful stampin now. Oh, I love it. Love flowers, punchy. Starting on Monday, we're going to go, because I've nearly gone through all the celebration items, we're going to have a week of just the panda, a week of the peacock, a week of the epic celebrations, and, you know, we're just going to do it for all. I know I haven't done the bunny rabbit yet, which we'll probably tackle tomorrow, and in between the trees, I think, what's it called? It's in the trees, sorry, not in between the trees. So we're going to do that at some point this week. I'm going to show you one of everything, and then we're going to have a whole week of running through these beautiful celebration items. And I'm just going to press that down. Yeah. Just had advice off our uplines. Do a whole week of one project showing so many different ways to use them. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. I love it. And this beautiful happy birthday. You could say happy birthday, thank you, thinking of you. It's entirely, you can pick any sentence. You don't have to stick with what's in the box. You can literally choose any sentiment you want. I know this is my husband. He's playing on his game again, bless him. Oh, look at that. It's turned out beautiful. And it's nice and straight. Not like me. I'm normally a wonky lass. But I try not to be a wonky lass. It just ends up that way. Oh, I love my coffee. Absolutely love it. So, I'm fetching in the blends. I'm going to start with the darkest colour first. I'm going to put a tiny splash. If you notice, I had a tiny little splash of orange in the centre for the darker bits. Or not that one. I want the paler one. Or we could even add Calypso Coral, actually. Just to the centres. And that's all I'm doing. Just that little splash on that there. And just around there, and then we're going to blend. Blend like mad. So, now the paler one. I'm just going to run your... and blend it in. See how it blends that colour together? This is... I think this was the leaves on the petals were the easiest. I think I needed a tiny... I think I needed to actually turn my pen round for these, the stalks. Don't forget this beautiful bud that's just about to open up here. Isn't that lovely? So blend like mad. And with the pandas, we can say do a birthday card, a thank you card, thinking of you, let's celebrate. You can use any sentiment, any designer series paper will go with those sets. You don't have to stick to like a sweet. You can use the Petal Passion. Look at this. And the darker pen, let me just explain, the darker pen is fabulous. And you notice, Stampin' Up! I'll give you the lines to follow. Just brush them. And there your darker line. Because we've heavily blended that orange in, doesn't that look pretty? Run your darker lines. They're so clever, Stampin' Up! With their designs. They've given you the shade lines. Just pull your tool along with them. They're just marvellous at what they do, and this is why I enjoy their products so much. And now is the best time to join. Oh my word. I had a lady join my team yesterday. Very pleased. So she's taken advantage. She's going to become a hobby demonstrator. She's just going to sell to herself, bless her. That's all she needs to do. And she's taken up this fabulous, fabulous offer that's on at the moment. If you're going to put a good order in because of sale rating, you may as well just click the join now button. You will get your kit for £130 to the value of £100. Well, you've literally got to spend £130. No more, no less. And then you're going to get to choose any 2 stamps that you want from the main catalogue up to the value, believe it or not, the 2 most expensive wood mount stamps are to the value of £90. But you don't have to have them 2, you can have any other 2 you want. Like I say, up to that value. If you don't want to continue then after you've received your order, you do nothing. Sit back, you will be, don't have to sign up to anything apart from your kit. It would be nice if you carried on and you just placed orders for yourself, because you're going to get 20% off everything you order, everything. And if you really enjoyed Stampin' Up! Like I do, you would soon hit Bronze Elite. When you get to Bronze Elite, you get 25% off everything. And it doesn't, you don't get it paid into your bank, they knock it off your order. It's so simple. So say you budget £100 and you're on 25%. It's only going to cost you £75. Plus your postage and packing. You can never forget about your postage and packaging. The only time you don't pay is when you sign up, or they've got a special offer on where it's free postage and packaging, and you will always be notified of when that will happen. You will have weekly emails, monthly emails and quarterly magazines to help you with everything. You'll also have me as your upline, if you choose me, that is. If you've got a demonstrator, see your demonstrators. They'd be more than happy to talk you through it and help you. If you don't have a demonstrator, you're more than welcome to get in touch with me. My email address is gaynor.voice@sky.com. I keep forgetting to check my other one. I'm terrible. So yeah, use that one. I'm always on that one. But come and have some fun. Even like I say, just buy the kit. Just come and have some fun and take advantage of this wonderful offer. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. You're going to be the one with the kit. You will have magazines off Stampin' Up as well, so you can perhaps give one to your friends. You never know, they may order from you. That would be amazing. I can't stop talking about Celebration because I joined through Celebration 2 years ago and I've never ever looked back, ever. I love it so much. And yeah, I started as a hobby demonstrator, and then I only sold to myself, and then a couple of people found me online and decided to use me as their demo, which was absolutely amazing. Some of you have come across to me as customers after watching my YouTube channel, which is outstanding. I love every single one of you. But yeah, please only come across to me if you don't have a demo. Please don't try and attempt to join my team if you've already got a demo or you already are a demo. You don't have to stick with the one. I would just say, and I prefer it if you did. But if you wanted to drop with whoever you're with, you've got to wait a full 90 days, so you will miss out on Celebration. So please stay with your demos. Don't miss out. It's only fair. But if you don't have one and you want to join my team, drop me a line. We can talk about it. You don't have to commit yourself to anything. We just have a chat about it. I can show you the pros and cons. There's no cons. It's all pros. Absolutely love it. Look how pretty that is. And I'm adding the wink instead of my large one. My other one's running out, so I've got to get a new one. But I'm adding that. It looks like morning dew. And it's just so subtle and pretty. Absolutely. And with your stamping blends, if you want to make this pop, I haven't done it on the other card, but I've just realised now, the pale is great. It seems quite dark. Let me just grab a piece of paper. It's not. It dries really pale. And it just adds a shadow around the outside of your flower. Come on, paper. Oh, it's stuck. It seems really dark, but trust me, watch that now. It will dry really, really pale. And let's do a little bit around here. And you just, if you want to take the thinner end of the pen, just gently, a little grey line all the way around. And it's going to make your flower pop off that page. You're not even doing nothing expertly, you're just literally going around the outside of your pattern. It's not rocket science, it's just going to help with your, look at that, isn't that pretty? Loving it. Oh, it looks beautiful. I wish I'd have done it on the other one now. In fact, I'm going to after I jump off camera. Absolutely stunning. at the end of I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, well, what am I like? I'm going to be doing a giveaway once my subs hit 5,000, which isn't long now. I can truly say, I cried when I got my 4,000 subscribers. I was just so delighted. I was over the moon, absolutely over the moon. And when I first started in year September, I think I had about 20 subscribers in a month. And I said to him, wow, look at this, I've got 20, and I was so excited. And I look every single day, and I answer every one of them every day. I know sometimes I just copy and paste thank you, because it tends to be you're all saying the same thing, and it's only because I get so many comments. But I will always answer any questions, even if I can only get to give you a little love heart to say thank you. I will always do that, always. Even in, say, a year's time and I've got 10,000 subscribers, say, I will still click to recognise your comments, because it's only fair you took your time to comment that I either recognise it. Oh, look how beautiful that is now. See how it's dried really pale? See? That is absolutely gorgeous. And if you want to tidy these lines up, doesn't matter how thick they are, they're just absolutely beautiful, and it makes that pop now off the page. I think that's wonderful, and I'm so glad I took the time and effort to do that for you, because that is just outstanding. I love that. So let's get rid of that paper. That was just to show you the main line. I'm going to pull in this lovely linen thread, which I'm running out of. Oh my word, look at this. Oh well, it's only thread, and it's very cheap. So let's cut some of this off. I think it's £2.75, and you get a lot. 13.7 metres, which is 15 yards. Wow. So to get your kinks out, just grab your bone folder, go all the way along. Not better. I do it there and back. Don't pull too tight, otherwise you'll end up with that stringy stuff you get around your what did you call them? Oh, your presents, you know, at Christmas. And I'm just going to wrap this 3 times. Oh, look at that, perfect. The other one I didn't get a chance to do a bow because it was too short, my thread was. But let's see if we can get a bow in this one. No 2 cards are ever the same. Oh, I don't know where I've gone wrong there. There we go. I'm all fingers and thumbs. That's not it, is it? No. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to knit that round the back. Place it tight there. Now I'm going to tie it into a knot. That way I can separate the tops and bottoms. So I can spread this beautiful linen thread out. She said. Nails of, there we go. There we go. That, see, it pulls then from the centre. And I can do the same down the bottom. Isn't that pretty? Love that. So, will we get a bow out of this? Don't worry if we don't. Yeah, don't worry about this tightness. It will lay flat on your card. But I'm going to pull them bows in just a little bit. Oh yes, I got a bow this time. Love it. And I can now trim off my thread. That one's looking a bit thick, but don't worry about that. Yay! Isn't that pretty? Oh, I do love that now. So we're going to now attach this one square away. Okay, make sure that doesn't come off the bottom of my card. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. Love it. So I'm going to use Tombow again. Make sure you dot in between your thread, because you don't want this coming off. You could have used dimensionals if you wanted to do her, but I glued the last one down. And because I've spread this linen thread out and it's thin enough, it will take it, I think. So let's get our card into place along that line, and we're going to fetch this down to our first square, top and bottom. Just going to hold that in place for a moment, making sure it's perfectly level. And if you wanted to, you can add some weight just to leave it to dry for a moment. If you wanted to host a party, you could use your rewards after you've reached £150 worth of sales towards a kit, your starter kit. So you could, and if you have a £200 sale during celebration, you earn your 10%, which is £20. They're going to throw you in an extra £20 worth of stampin' rewards as well. So you're going to get double stampin' rewards, which you can carry over and put towards your kit. Don't quote me, I think that's right. Let me have on my little book. I have my little brochure here while we're waiting for that to dry. Yeah, if you host a party and your sales reach £200, you're going to get 10%. So if it's bang on 200, you're going to get £20. Plus, you're going to get 20 more pounds in stampin' rewards because your party sales are over. And if they're over 400, you're going to can reach an 50% off item. So you could get your big shop for half price. There we go. And you're going to get 20. You can even put your stampin' rewards towards the cost of your starter kit. So how's that? Have a party. Get your hostess reward. You could have £40 towards your starter kit. So you could have it for £59 instead of £99. And still have those 2 extra free stamp sets and the whole of your kit. How marvellous is that? So if you're in my area and you fancy hosting a party, give me a shout. And we could even get you signed up on the night of your party and your sales as they go up. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. I don't think that's going to come off there. It is glued to my napkin. My doily. So let's take some of these beautiful sequins. I'm going to add 2 yellow this time and 1 green. I'm going to pop one just about here. I'm going to pop my green one in the centre. Let's pop this one here. And back to the yellow. Whoops. And this one's going right down here. Aren't they beautiful? I love these. The only items you can't get with your starter kit are the free celebration items. Once you've been with Stampin' Up a week after your order comes, you can order them then. Don't worry, you're not going to miss out. These don't want to lie straight. But yeah, once you join, 7 days later, you'll have your ID number straight away, but you won't be able to get online, I'm afraid, for 7 days. It's a cooling off period in case you decide to change your mind. So, but once your 7 days are up, you are a demonstrator and you can start to order as a demonstrator and receive your 20% off straight away. Absolutely fabulous. So, if you want a little bit more info, see your own demos. But if you are at a loose end and need a demo, I'm always available for you, my darlings. Isn't that pretty? I'm loving the bow. I love the knot as well. I didn't cut enough off, bless my soul. And can you see the difference? once you go around that image in with the grey, just straighten them up. Look at the difference, how it pops off that page. Absolutely, I'm going to go and do that to this one now. But I hope you enjoyed and you didn't mind all that gas begging I do while I'm making my card. I love a thumbs up and a share. That'd be amazing. Yeah, and there's a little button in the corner that says subscribe. Press that and a little bell straight after and you'll be notified of all future videos. Tends to be every night with me, unless I'm either dying or been decapitated, so or my hands have been chopped off. But until then, take care, love you all, bye.